Look at the aspect of being a reprobate. Romans chapter 1 from verse 21, please.
Because that they knew God.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take of what I've told you now being summarized. First, these people knew God. It's not somebody that didn't know God that is. Okay, because they knew God, yes.
When they knew God, they glorified him not as God. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations. And their foolish heart was darkened.
A man that has known God is going backward to this state. Yes, verse 22.
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
23.
And changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like...
Can you imagine someone that after knowing God is happening in the southeast? They are going back to idolatry. I've met one that used to be a pastor going back to all these things and rituals. Yes, go on. Worshipping idols and four-footed beasts. 24, yes?
Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness through the
Now,
loss of
I want
their
you to
own
notice the negative born-again experience that finally happened. The people are giving up to a reprobate mind, to the way a person is born again, he becomes a new creature. This person goes from new creature to something worse than old creature, and now even some things that normal unbelievers can't do, they are giving over to uncleanness, to the lust of their own heart, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Verse 25, yes?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worshipped and served the creature more than the creator.
Even there are some people, their own God now is universe. Instead of saying it's God, they say the universe. Send something out to the universe will return. Stop talking trash. When you see people, all these new age people talking that, don't join them. They don't want to acknowledge the creator. They have to look for something else to replace him. Go on, yes? Go on, 26.
26. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
Now, there is now something called vile affection. Abominations. For example, there is natural attraction between a man and a woman. It's natural. You look at the animals, you see it. Opposite sex, you see it. This time, it's no more that one. They are attracted to babies. They are attracted to dogs and chimpanzees and animals. They are attracted. They fall in love with all sorts of nonsense. They have vile affection for even their women. Did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Instead of being attracted to a man, it is to a fellow woman. Go on, verse 27. Yes?
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, bound in their lust once towards another.
So instead of being attracted to a woman, is now lust for your fellow men. I want you to see where this thing started from. It is reprobates that fell from the faith, fell from the people that used to know God, are the ones corrupting the rest of the world. Just like Lucifer fell from among the angels, and look at how much damage he has done. These people now are the ones causing all the havoc. Continue, yes?
Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meet.
Verse 28.
Even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge.
See, you turn away from the knowledge of God you once had. So God gave them over to a reprobate mind. A reprobate mind now cannot. Can you imagine now? Some people don't even know the difference between genders anymore. They are creating new genders, creating all sorts of things. So all it takes me, if I want to go and watch naked women, is to claim that I'm now a woman. And that gives me permission to walk into bedrooms and do whatever I want to do. What type of mind is coming up with all this? That's what is called reprobate mind. You that is born again, if you start turning to Christ, it won't happen immediately. There is a progression. There is a place you get to. Even all these things you once knew, you will turn against it. Turn against God. Turn against the church. Actually, the greatest enemies of Christianity are the people who once embraced it. Give 2 more verses so I can leave that. Yes?
And if being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness.
Now, at this state, now they can't stop sinning. It is now, the man is possessed. It's now his nature now. He will just be swimming in all types of sin, all types of maliciousness, envy, murder, debate, deceit. There is nothing they can't do. Gossip, yes, 30. Backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of inventing evil things. Disobedient to parents, verse 31. Without understanding, they break covenants. Without natural affection. Unmerciful, very cruel now. This person that used to be kind, that used to be a believer, used to be such a nice person. Now he's now hardened heart. Yes, verse 32.
Who, knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them.
It's not only that they do it, they encourage other people. They now like people who do it.